Hi, Julie Roussel here. Hey, welcome and thanks for joining in on this wacky Wednesday. Well, let me tell you, it sure is a wacky Wednesday here, and you never know what the topic might be or if I'll actually be on time. But hey, welcome and thanks for joining in on this wild, wintry, and wacky Wednesday. Wow. And of course, it's not a wacky Wednesday if something didn't go wrong because that's just the way it rolls and it just keeps on getting better by the minute. What can I say? But hey, welcome and thanks for joining in. Hopefully it's the last snowstorm of the year. Gosh, I sure hope so because I am tired of cold. I don't know about you. But hey, as always, with any of my videos, if you hear something that resonates with you, please leave a reaction, drop a comment, or ask questions anytime in the thread. Share the video with anyone you think it might help, and PM me if you have questions or want to hear more. I'm always happy to share the things that I'm learning, and I hope that they help you. So hey, welcome, and thanks for joining, and whether you're popping in live right now or you are catching on the replay. I hope that I'm live. There we go. I wasn't sure that I was because I think my wireless is a little bit slow and lagging here because it's not showing me who's popping in. Maybe it's the winter weather. I don't know. Maybe it's just totally messed up. Who knows? But like I said, welcome and thanks for joining in. I can't see who you are right now, but if you do me a favor and give me a hey or a shout and let me know that you popped in, I'd appreciate it so that I can welcome you. But as always, like I said, if you've seen my videos before, you know that I do tend to peek at my notes and they're always set more to my left and hopefully they stay where they're attached, but you never know. So I do tend to peek at them. So if I happen to miss you, leave me a hey or a shout as you pop in. Okay, so like I said, I see that there are those popping in and I'm glad you can make it, but again, it's not showing me. Oh, I finally saw one. Hey, Carrie, nice to see you, lady. I saw a few more, but it's not showing me a thing. So if you can give me a little reaction or a hey, I'd appreciate it so I can at least see who we are. Things are lagging. What can I say? It's the way life goes. It's Wacky Wednesday. It's winter. Oh, and hope y'all like the flowers in the background. I needed something to remind me of spring because I'm tired of all the winter stuff around here. And there's also things going on my screen that I have no idea. Hey, Barb, nice to see you, lady. Hey, Carrie. Sorry, it paused. Apparently I had a call on my phone and didn't know that, but I'm guessing it was a robocall because I didn't recognize the number. But hey, thanks for popping in. So let me ask the question for the night. You know, what was your favorite drink or your favorite color, your sport, and does that really matter? So I wanted to share with you a few quick examples and what I've learned and how it can help you. And I know those are very simple questions, but trust me, as I go along, it will make sense. Okay, so today at recess, there was a first grader named Joey. He was playing Gaga, and he disagreed with Jake on the rules and the calls, and Joey decided that he didn't have to follow the rules, and he didn't like them anymore anyways. You know, I think mostly because he probably didn't want to be out of the game, you know, maybe. But he and Jake, the other student, you know, continued arguing over the rules, and they disagreed more and more. And it dissolved into Joey punching Jake because he disagreed with the rules and disagreed with him disagreeing with him. Does that make sense? Okay. So, you know, again, disagreeing because, and it feeling, sorry, I kind of got lost there when my phone rang and interrupted. But like I was saying, is it suddenly permissible to attack or punch somebody simply because they disagree with you on anything, you know, game rules? Oh, hey, Steve. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. It's been a long time. Say hi to the family for me. Next example. You know, say, for example, you are a Browns fan living in Baltimore. Okay, you know, your friends, your coworkers, you know, they're all Ravens fans. You know, do you walk down to a bar and, you know, start arguments and start treating people badly, you know, calling names, you know, starting fights simply because you disagree on, you know, a game, a certain player, a certain coach, a certain call? You know, do you end a friendship with your neighbor next door simply because they're a Ravens fan? and ask the question, well, why should I be kind to them simply because they're a Ravens fan? I mean, that sounds silly, doesn't it? But believe it or not, that actually happens. Or, maybe if there's a presidential election, sometime in the near future, or, happening at the present time, you might see or hear a lot of political posts or discussions, on social media, in bars, out and about in public. Maybe you read the comments, maybe you join in. Is it something that's calm? Is it something that is a good, rousing, philosophical or opinionated discussion? Or is it something that just simply de-evolves and explodes into a name-calling, knockdown brawl where people end up, injured on the floor, or ending friendships simply because, well, you voted for so-and-so and I, only, I don't want to use some words here, only a-holes, would vote for this person, and you're that because you voted for so-and-so. Just simply because someone voted a little differently than you, it's permissible to treat them like garbage? I don't know. So that's why I asked those 3 questions of, what your favorite color or drink or sport was. Just because of the fact that just because of those 3 examples that I gave, although they're not completely related, they all have similar threads. That simply because you disagree with someone on something, is it permissible just to treat them like garbage? So from what I learned out of this, after speaking with a mentor a little bit, and this is something that I have struggled with myself a lot. I've noticed it more and more. It's more common amongst adults. It's also very common in our society and also in kids today. I see that every day at work. But what I've learned is that just because someone disagrees with you, whatever it happens to be, their appearance, their job, their food choices, their drink, their sport, politics, religion, it doesn't really matter. That still doesn't give you the permission or the reason to be violent, nasty, or rude, or hate toward, or send hate their way, simply because they differ than your opinion. And there's no need to treat them like garbage, simply because they don't agree with, we don't agree with each other on 100% of everything. But last I checked, we don't have to. It's a free country. And another thing that I learned, oh, hey, John, nice to see you pop in and do, was that you can still be kind, even if you don't agree on everything, because, hey, like for example, my buddy John that just popped in, he's a chef and I'm not. I do cook at home, but we might disagree on certain ingredients or in the preparation of a certain dish, but that doesn't mean that we couldn't have both treated each other like friends and learned something pretty cool out of it. But hey, just a simple example. Thanks for popping in, John. And like I said before, this is something that I've noticed, that I've struggled with a lot, and I'm really working on that. And I've noticed it more and more in kids today, in the society, and I think that's something that we need to address. So if you heard something that resonates with you, that you found valuable, would you please leave a reaction, drop a comment, or ask questions anytime in the thread. Even if you're just popping in to say, hey, share the video with anyone you think it might help, and PM me if you have questions or want to hear more. So whether your discussions about your favorite drink, politics, sports, your favorite baseball team, or even Gaga game rules, it doesn't have to degrade into name calling, fist fights, ending friendships, or treating people like garbage simply because you don't see eye to eye 100% on that topic. So even if we disagree about everything, we can still be kind to each other. Just a little. Imagine what our world would be like if we did. I'll catch you later.